Where do I begin? Do you know why I have this? The same reason as when I put my finger, this finger, over here and I talk and I push it in, I hear myself through my finger. And if I let my voice ground a little bit, I hear myself echo in my own head. Why is it? I'm not a scientist. I just tell you what I see, what I feel, what I learn. I share it because by sharing, we have memory. You hang out with me, you teach me what you know. I can hold on if we have enough time and you're interested. I'll show you what I know of what I think I know. Not only of what I think I know, but simple things that I find. Here's something simple that I find, okay? Z and X, okay? 24, 26. 26 is the count of God or dog. 24 is the count of the cat, equals to 50. A and S, 1 and 1, 9, or 11, 9, because it's 1, 1, 9 in order. A and S equals to 20, 50, and 20 is 70. Then we go to Q and W. Q is 17, W is 23, equals to 40. 40, 20, 50, 110. W and S is 23, or if you want, we can do it this way, but we can't touch. We only can do what we touch. We can touch W, S, Z. We can touch X, Z, S, W. We cannot touch the Q. Let me fix my camera just a bit. Okay, is it better this way? No, I'm going to have to brighten this camera around. Yeah, there we go. So now W is 23, 24, 23, 42. We already have the cat that connects. S and X, 19, 43. Creation of DC, creation of DC. Why? Because the creation of DC is 43, which they've changed the Q, which they took it off the 7 key. And they took the Z off the 9 key, which made 53 out of the 7 key, because the letters of Q, P, Q, R, S equals to 71, and W, X, Y, Z. They took away the Z. What was 98 total in the 9 key is now only 72. 72 times 5 is 360 degrees. They put it to the 1. The 1 has now a total of 43, which is the Q and the Z, equals to 43. 4 times 3, 4 plus 3, equals to 7, 12, 19. Or how about the gateway of L? So this is 110. So we're going to throw that away? No. The third one is a C. The first one is an A. The fifth one is a T, C-A-T. That's how we got it, 315. Where do we get with 315? We're going to have to go back to which book? Oh my God, there's so much. I just don't want to forget what I have to bring in. I need a secretary to help me, to keep me in order. Without the secretary, where's my other memory? Holy God, what do I do next? If I can only remember, keep it in text. What's next? Not this book. Ah, the book is underneath here. Here it is. Where do we start first? Yes, only because of, I'm going to have to shrink the screen and say that Zachary, it's almost like going, oh, Mother Hubbard, are you in the cupboard? Come on out and show me what to do. 5, 7, and 9 are missing. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 times 9 is 270 and 45. A 270 angle and 45 are perfect. 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 270 and 45, 315. C, A, and the fifth letter is a T. A, C, E. Ace. Plus 21 equals to 336, 12 moons. 1, 3, 4, 6, 8 equals to 24. What is this? This is the balance of 1776. Where do we get 1776 in this? Is listen to this, that 24 times 74. Is that correct before I go on and make a mistake? 24 times 70, 24 times 74 equals to 1776. Now I'm trying to go fast because these videos take a long time. And it's so boring for so many people who can't follow. Who wants to follow? But you do want to follow, then I have to make it a little bit interesting. But if I go too fast, it's hard to keep up, and then it gets boring again. So I got to find an equilibrium, right? So here we are again, back into this book. 1776. Take the first column. 1776, the first column is the 1 column, the cent column. 6, the 10 column. 7, the 100 column. 7, and the first column, the 1,000 column, is 1. The 1,000 column is represented by Roman numerals M, but we're not going to get into that because everybody knows MDCLXV1 is 1666. 1666 plus 344 equals to the year 2000, 343. Always put the man in the middle, but we're not going to get into that because that'll be just confusing. 1776, 2 times 888. 3 times what is 1776? 4 times what is 1776? 6 times what is 1776? And 8 times what? 8 times 222. 4 times 444. 2 times 888. 3 times 592. And 6 times 296, if I remember. If you take the first columns of each one, you would end up with 28. The second column is 39. The third column, you would end up with 28. 28, 39, 28. Einstein, EIN is 28, ST is 39, EIN is 28. The total is 95. Neptune, the total is 95. 5 and 9 is E and I. 5 and 9 is E and I. 5 and 9 is 59 seconds, 59 minutes of O of 60 minutes of time. EI, EIO. 336, the 12th moon. We become the 13th moon. Right here, we're Luna, we're one, we're in between it all. We're in between the shoulders of Mars. Stick me in, put 2 moons over here, and call me the Mars moons. Why doesn't Venus have any moons? Because Venus runs her moons inside Mars, and Mercury runs on through, and Mercury runs inside of Pluto, which is the birth. 420. Sews your mind together. 420 and 420, 42 and 42 equals to 84. Or 4 times 20, and if you say it in French, 80, it's the same thing. A cat with wine. Get a little shaker. So 420 is 4 times 20 is 80. 0 equals 6 because all zeros equal 6 because it's in the heart. It's in the heart. Here's the 5 area and we shot 1 arrow. We split it by 1. We have 2 sides. If I split this and have 2 sides, it's half and half. The reality of half is 5. 5 and 5. 2 halves is 2. 5, 1, 2 memory. Shoot that 1 right through, split it up, give me the spirit, bring it into me because I'm 1. I'm the runner of Luna. But I'm trapped inside Mars. But that's okay because they brought Mars as a mission. It's a rover. Rover's a red dog for the red sun of the 3 and the 11 ball. The 3 and 11 is communication because 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 3 is beta communication. It's the way it works. 1 and 2 is 3. And when you go to the game, a special game, the game of craps, when you come to the game of craps, you don't start counting till 4 because 1 goes inside of 2. 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 is 4 and 8. Flight of the Phoenix. Why do I say it? Because the numbers match. I can get into it and explain to you everything exactly the way it works out. All I'm talking to you is how the exact numbers work out. A equals H, and 4 times 4 is 16 equals P. P and H come together for F, the one spirit of 6 equaling to man, and the only number that does not reflect but shows on the other side with no duplication is 1 and 6. The 16th letter A and F is the letter P. And this is the only 7. Every other side is a 5. There's 4 5s for 20, and there's 2 sides for 7 is 14. 20, 14. And the letter is T and N. The T letter in N says 10 or a teen. Like a 13. 13 is the beginning of everything because that's 1 and 3 is 4. Now, I'm not even sure where to go with this because I got so many things in my head to tell you or to explain to you of what I've done. Where do we go first? Let's show you some simple stuff. Let's go back to where I was over here, 5, 7, and 9. These are your moons, 1776. And remember, 1776 backwards is 7557, which creates 3553, which is Earth and Jupiter. And at the same time, it's 4114, which is DNA. It's also KD for craft dinner because it's an elbow. We need 2 elbows, because you always need at least 2, right? The only time you need 1 is when it's the heart of matters. 5 and 2 and 8 is the heart of all matters. 4, 5, 6 is the crossing. Why? Because they home delivered it. Right here. 4, 5, 6, 2, 5, 8. 2 and 5 is 7. 2 and 8 is 10 is 1. 8 and 5 is 13 is 4. Boom, boom, boom. Now where does this one go? 1 and 4 is 5. 1 and 7 is 8. 7 and 4 is 11. Where does this one go? This one stays home. These little monkeys stay home. But these ones crisscross between each other. Now let's skip over that. I'm going too fast and I'm not liking this video. We came to the 9 lives of the cat. 5, F-I-V-E, equals in regular numbers, 42. 9 in regular numbers is 42. Cat is 24. 2, 4, 4, 2. 5335. 5335. That's the number 5775. 5335 equals 1111. That is a connection number. Right over here, 5331. 1776 is noted over here. Add up each row, and you get 28, 39, 28. Now look at this. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 and 28 equals to the 39. And boom, you have the exact number of Einstein and Neptune. So whatever Einstein's theory was to do, the theory about everything, will tell you that in one tune is the word one. The point inside Neptune is the birth, because birth is the nay. Right here, nay, nay. Just like an Einstein repeats E and I and N, E and I and N, so does Neptune, N and E and N and E. Pitun means a child. 16, 20, 16, and 21. 20 and 16 equals to 36, 46, 56, 57, the number to the moon, 57. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 plus 5 is 12, equals to 47. Let me just tone down a little bit. English, 74. Thank you there. Simple, 74. Jesus, 74. Cross, 74. And time equals to 47. So what I do is I multiply 50 stars times this, and I come up with 2350. Or I multiply 47 by 47 and come up with 2209. And then I multiply 33, the number of Christ, times 47, get 1551, 1551, which in 1551 we get 6226, the creation of Christ to the 7 worlds, or 1551 becomes 9559 or 5959, E-I-E-I-O, out of Christ. These are the things. 47 is the magic number. Now there's so many things to do it. Here's your 420. 4 times 2, 4 plus 2 equals 6 and 8. All zeros equal 6. 42 and 42 equals 84. This is Pluto. 4 is half of 8, and that's the biggest half. The smaller half is 3 and 6, and that's the one in between. And the smallest half is 1 between 2, in which 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals 5. And inside of 5 over here, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, is that my 5? Yeah, that's my 5 over here. I blotted out the corners. Although this is a 5, there's 4 empty heads. See this? This is 1 and 8, because there's 8 empty spots. Anyways, I was going over this because of what Mother Hubbard told me. And also in Pythagorean, when I didn't go over this, I multiply everything by 3. 6 is a half-life. 6 is the half-life because here's 6, and these 2 in between, I've already got the 360 degrees. I don't need the side to side. I already got side to side. I already got top and bottom. So this is the half-life. I do everything by 3. 3 is the diameter. Here's a 3 this way, here's a 3 this way, and here's a 3 this way, and here's the 3 this way. 1-way 3, 2-way 3, 3-way 3, and there, 4 ways for 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Multiply everything by 3, and you will always have 369. Always. In pi, when you come to 0, you have a question mark. The question mark is to the left or to the right. What do we do at 0? Do we call it 6? Or do we say from 0, I go to the left a couple of numbers, I go to the right a couple of numbers? Because everybody knows. An average is never 1. An average is one part of something, and what do you need an average for if you're the only one in the world? But then you're not alone. Because the matter that made you, the water of the matter that put you together, and the area of space that you're in, the void. You need a void to be able to have something that exists. Area space, numerological, is only if a point of something exists in the area space. If nothing is there, you see, area space, how can I explain this? You can occupy a space of an area, but you're not the space. You're only an occupant. Space never moves. It's always there. This area will always be here no matter where we go. In fact, if Earth is moving, I'll never be in this den again. If I had to put something over here that never moved, I'll never see it again. It's a dot in the universe. It's another star. It's a boom. That went away. Now we're at 14 minutes. I'm going to stop this video just in case it doesn't upload. And if you're interested to get into the next video, I don't know if it's going to be boring. I don't know if it's going to be good. But I'm Mr. Tackpans. What else can you ask for? I like to find my glasses. I wanted to show you one design, but we're going to start that design in the next, because I got so many things, and I'm repeating some stuff already. Because when I started 10 years ago, all I looked at as a road sign and I said, there's something there. I looked at a deck of cards and I said, I know there's more. Games, people play, sports, zodiac, measurement, weights and measures and everything. It doesn't matter what it is. If there's a difference of something, then there's a reality that exists all around and in between. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. This one's on me.